Hey guys, HMK here once again, and Breath of the Wild, we're all excited. Yes, it comes out March 3rd. It's so close. It's like 40 plus days away. I cannot believe this game is ready. We're ready for it. I know we're ready for it. And if you're not ready for it, be sure to check out my giveaway. I'm giving away 3 copies of Breath of the Wild, and you can check out all the rules in the description box below and all that good jazz. And once again, if I hit 100k, we're almost at 92k. If I hit 100k before March, I'll give away a Switch. So with the plugs out of the way, I want to talk a little bit and theorize a little bit about the Great Fairies and their role in Breath of the Wild, because arguably we already have the confirmation of Great Fairies in the form of the latest trailer, where we see a Great Fairy literally come out of a fountain, a Great Fairy fountain, and a lot of people believe this is a Great Fairy because the motif kind of fits in well with how the Great Fairies kind of look like in Ocarina of Time, and they have like a fairy wing type pin in their hair, and once again they look terrifying. But enough about that. What are they going to do in this game? Because in Great Fairies in the Legend of Zelda always does something to assist the hero, whether it's grant them abilities or grant them items. And in Link to the Past, they upgrade certain items for the hero. In Ocarina of Time, they added spells, they increased your magic bar, and they gave you the white hearts around your hearts. And then in Wind Waker, they gave you items like bigger bomb bags, bigger rupee bags, and there was one that did increase your magic bar. And in Twilight Princess, the Great Fairy, the Queen of the Fairies, or the Great Fairy, whatever, she released the fairies in certain fountains across Hyrule. So what is the Great Fairy going to do in this game? Will it follow a similar motif where they grant you special abilities or items? What I believe is that there's already a couple of bars in the game, including your stamina bar and cooldown bars for various runes on the Sheikah Slate. So I feel that certain Great Fairies, when you find them, will give you a bigger stamina bar or another stamina wheel, or just, half a stamina wheel. Because we saw in a gameplay clip from the Game Awards that when Bill Trinen was playing with Link, he had a lot more stamina than you start out with. So a Great Fairy is probably going to be able to increase your stamina bar permanently, because there are recipes and whatnot that gives you a temporary boost in stamina, but Great Fairies probably will be able to permanently increase your stamina bar. And then I feel that another Great Fairy could decrease the time for cooldowns for your runes. Like when you use a Sheikah rune, like the Bomb rune or the Magnesis rune or the Cryosis rune and all that stuff, it has a cooldown before you can use it again. And I feel Great Fairies could lower that cooldown, because as we see in the latest trailer, Link was able to create 2 pillars of ice back to back when going off into water. And that will help a lot, because goodness knows that they will only last a certain amount of time. The ice pillars will last a certain amount of time, and maybe you won't have enough time to create a type of bridge out of those things, going from one to the other, because by the time your cooldown goes down, you won't have time to get another ice pillar up, and the ice pillar below you will break up, and then you're in the water and you're sitting death. But if Great Fairies reduce the cooldown of the Sheikah, so if the Sheikah Slate has reduced cooldowns thanks to Great Fairies, that'll help you be able to access different areas and be able to do different puzzles at a more expedited rate, and you'll be able to travel certain places with the Cryosis rune and stuff, and God knows how many runes. A lot of people believe that maybe Great Fairies could grant you runes. I don't believe so. I think runes will only be granted through Sheikah Shrines, and because the way they get it is like distilling rune, and it drops down the Sheikah Slate and you get a rune, right? And there's over 100 Sheikah Shrines, and there's about 24 runes to our knowledge right now. So I really don't believe that Great Fairies will provide runes. I believe that's only for Sheikah Shrines. However, maybe Great Fairies can also provide weapons, weapon upgrades, and certain clothing things that you can only get from Great Fairies, like the Great Fairy tunic, or the Great Fairy armor, or the Great Fairy slacks, or the Great Fairy hood, or the Great Fairy hat, or the Great Fairy mask, or something like that, and possibly maybe something like a Great Fairy sword, Majora's Mask. Yeah. Can you imagine if the Great Fairy sword actually comes back in Breath of the Wild? That'll be great. Right now we don't really have a magic bar in Breath of the Wild, not that we know of, because all the magic seems to be infused into the items you get, including the fire arrows, ice arrows, electro arrows, and that weird Sheikah arrow. We still don't know the name of it, and of course the fire rod and the electro rod. There's probably an ice rod. given the elements and whatnot. But all that magic is infused into those items, and once you're out of those items, that's pretty much it. So you don't really need a magic bar in order to execute these items. So I don't think there will be a magic bar in this game. It could be the possibility, but we don't know. Maybe the Sheikah, maybe the Great Fairies will allow you to give you more abilities. They'll allow you to activate Flurry Rush easier. They'll increase the time of your bullet time or whatever, or Flurry Rush when you're in the air or attacking enemies. It'll make parries easier, or it'll give you a type of, maybe a Twilight Princess hidden skill type deal. You can get those from the Great Fairies. A lot of people are saying that maybe you'll get rupee bags, bigger rupee bags, but I don't believe so, because with all the outposts and all the towns all over Hyrule, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of side quest or trading going on in order to expand your rupee pool. If it's already not infinite from the beginning. Maybe they'll allow you to tame horses easier, because that's a function. So it's really up in the air what the Great Fairies can do, but we do know the Great Fairies are in this game, and I want to know what you guys think. What do you believe the Great Fairies' role are in Breath of the Wild? What will they grant you? Abilities, items, cooldown, stamina wheels? I want to know what you guys think. Leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. As for this Great Fairy, this thing is terrifying. Also, let me know what you think about her design. I'm like, maybe it's from the perspective that we're getting in the trailer. Maybe if we see her like that instead of like a top-down view, it'll look better, but yeah. Whew. So guys, until the next video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.